What if the healthiest soil wasn't built with fertilizer, but with something as simple as rice? Not to feed plants, but to feed what lives beneath them. Because when soil comes alive, everything above it changes. Today, I'll reveal how rice can quietly transform your garden by feeding the soil's hidden community. Whether you're growing veggies, flowers, or just a few pots, these rice tricks will bring your soil to life. Let's look beneath the surface, because what we do for the soil echoes through every leaf, flower, and fruit above. Let's start with a surprisingly effective trick, using cooked rice as a catalyst to jumpstart soil life in your garden. This simple kitchen staple can transform tired, lifeless soil into a thriving ecosystem, all with minimal effort. To begin, scatter a small handful of plain, unsalted cooked rice evenly across the surface of your garden bed. Make sure the rice is fully cooled and free from any oils, salt, or seasonings, as these can harm beneficial soil organisms. As the rice sits on the soil, it quickly becomes a feast for beneficial bacteria and fungi. These microbes flock to the rice, breaking it down and multiplying rapidly. Their activity, in turn, attracts earthworms and other helpful soil creatures, creating a bustling underground community. Earthworms are nature's tillers. They burrow through the soil, aerating it and leaving behind nutrient-rich castings. Their presence is a sure sign that your soil is becoming healthier and more fertile, supporting a vibrant ecosystem below the surface. Remember, moderation is key. Use only a tablespoon or two of rice per square meter. Adding too much can overwhelm the soil, attract unwanted pests, or cause unpleasant odors as the rice decomposes. This method is especially useful for compacted areas where soil life is struggling, or right after you've harvested a crop and want to rejuvenate the bed for the next planting. After scattering the rice, water the area lightly to help the grains settle into the soil. Then simply let nature take its course. The microbes and earthworms will do the rest of the work for you. In cool, damp weather, decomposition happens quickly, and you'll notice a surge in microbial activity. The rice breaks down, enriching the soil and fueling the growth of beneficial organisms. Think of cooked rice as a gentle wake-up call for your soil community, a way to invite life back into the ground and set the stage for healthy plant growth. Over time, you'll notice stronger, healthier roots and steady improvement in your plant's growth and resilience. The benefits of this simple practice will become more apparent with each season. So next time you cook rice, save a little for your garden. With just a handful, you can nurture your soil, boost plant health, and create a more vibrant living garden space. Your soil will thank you for it. Now, let's talk about raw rice. Specifically, crushed raw rice for a slow release effect. Crush a handful of raw grains and sprinkle them across your garden beds. Crushed rice breaks down slowly, feeding microbes and earthworms over weeks and months. It's ideal for off-season soil building or gradual improvement. Apply in late autumn before mulching, so it decomposes over winter and nourishes spring roots. Use only a light sprinkling. Too much can clump and attract pests. This method pairs well with compost or leaf mold for diverse soil nutrition. Crushed rice nourishes quietly, transforming tired ground into living soil. Your plants will show steady, lasting vigor. Patience is key. This is a long-term boost for resilient, healthy soil. Let your soil's pantry stay stocked all year. What's the most fascinating rice trick you've never tried in your garden? It's fermented rice water, a simple, ancient solution that's absolutely teeming with beneficial microbes, enzymes, and nutrients. This cloudy liquid is more than just a byproduct. It's a living elixir that can transform your soil and plants. To make it, start by rinsing your rice as usual, but this time, save that milky water. Pour it into a clean glass jar. Cover it loosely to allow airflow, and let it sit at room temperature for 2 to 4 days. You'll notice bubbles forming and a slightly sour aroma, signs that fermentation is underway. Before using, always dilute 1 part fermented rice water with 10 parts fresh water. This ensures the solution is gentle enough for your plants while still delivering a powerful microbial boost. You can apply this mixture directly to the soil or use it as a foliar spray. The microbes help unlock nutrients, making them more available to your plants, and can even suppress harmful diseases by outcompeting bad bacteria and fungi. Fermented rice water is especially helpful after transplanting, when plants are stressed, or during periods of drought or heat. It helps roots recover faster and encourages new growth. In heavy clay or compacted soils, this elixir shines. The microbes break down organic matter, improve soil structure, and boost drainage, making it easier for roots to breathe and expand. For containers or indoor plants, a light watering with diluted rice water every few weeks keeps the soil ecosystem thriving. You'll notice healthier roots, greener leaves, and more resilient plants. Always start with small doses and observe how your plants respond. Every garden is unique, and a little experimentation goes a long way. Remember, you're not just adding fertilizer, you're inviting a whole community of microscopic helpers into your garden. These microbes work alongside earthworms and other soil life to create a vibrant, living ecosystem. So next time you rinse rice, don't pour that water down the drain. Save it, let it ferment, and give your plants a natural boost. You'll be amazed at the difference in growth and vitality. The results may surprise you. Your plants will thrive, your soil will teem with life, and your garden will never be the same again. Worm bins are the hidden engines of a thriving garden, quietly transforming kitchen scraps into black gold. But did you know that a simple ingredient like rice can supercharge their productivity? With just a little know-how, you can give your worms a breeding boost and accelerate composting like never before. The trick is to add small amounts of cooked or lightly steamed rice, not raw, directly to your worm bin. Raw rice can expand and ferment, but cooked rice is soft, easy for worms to digest, and quickly becomes a favorite treat. Worms are naturally drawn to rice, and when you introduce it, you'll notice a sudden burst of activity. They gather in clusters, feeding enthusiastically, which not only speeds up decomposition, but also encourages them to reproduce more rapidly. As the worms consume the rice, they break it down into nutrient-rich castings. These castings are packed with beneficial microbes, humic acids, and plant hormones, making them a powerhouse amendment for your garden soil. It's important to use just a teaspoon or two per week, mixing it well into the bedding. Too much rice can create sour anaerobic conditions, so moderation is key to keeping your bin healthy and odor-free. Think of rice as a special treat for your worms, not a staple food. It gives them a boost, encouraging growth and reproduction, but won't overwhelm the system if you keep portions small and infrequent. The result? Castings made with a touch of rice are especially rich in nutrients, humic acids, and natural plant hormones. When you add these castings to your garden beds, your seedlings and plants get a strong, healthy start, leading to more vigorous growth and better yields. In cooler climates, rice breaks down quickly, keeping the bin active even when temperatures drop. This helps maintain a thriving worm population year-round, so your composting never slows down. Always balance rice with plenty of carbon-rich bedding like shredded cardboard, paper, or dry leaves. This keeps the bin aerated and prevents excess moisture, ensuring a healthy environment for your worms. Keep an eye on your worms. If they finish the rice quickly, you're on the right track. If you notice leftover rice after a few days, scale back the amount next time to avoid problems. With this simple rice trick, you'll notice healthier, more productive gardens, lush growth, and bigger harvests, all thanks to your hardworking worms. So remember, a small sprinkle of rice in your worm bin can make a big difference. Try it out and watch your garden thrive like never before. Now, let's talk about rice hulls. The tough outer coating often discarded as waste. Mixed into soil, rice hulls improve drainage, aeration, and prevent compaction. They're a renewable alternative to peat or perlite, adding structure without altering pH. As hulls break down, they release silica, strengthening plants and boosting resilience. Mix hulls into soil or potting mix at 10–20% by volume, especially in heavy clay. They're great for seed starting, containers, and as a lightweight mulch. Rice hulls don't tie up nitrogen, making them ideal for veggies and annuals. Fungi thrive on hulls, supporting nutrient cycling and plant health. Within a season, you'll notice looser soil and healthier plants. Rice hulls are a quiet foundation for a lush, resilient garden. Each rice method does something unique, but together they create living soil. Cooked rice wakes up microbes and worms. Crushed rice feeds them steadily. Fermented rice water brings a microbial burst. Rice in worm bins boosts castings. Hulls rebuild soil structure. With these simple tricks, you're growing better soil and better plants. The transformation is gradual but profound. Feed the life that feeds your plants. Trust these humble rice methods and watch your garden thrive for seasons to come.